Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, and welcome to my Mr. Robot Season 2, Episode 11 spoiler review. Make sure you have seen the episode. It should take me about 2 minutes to recap it. It'll give you the pros, cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Also, to state the obvious, next week is the Season 2 finale, but no need to fear. Season 3 is next year. And before I get on to my recap, I just want to say last week's ending where Francis and Darlene are in the restaurant and the Dark Army come and they shoot up the whole place. That is one of the best endings I've ever seen on a TV show, period. So starting off this week's Mr. Robot, we have Angela in the back of a van. She's taken hostage by some unknown people. Dom is in the hospital. The Chinese are helping E-Corp. It's kind of behind the scenes stuff about Price talking to this guy named Jack, who don't know Jack. Angela is in this house, and it's a very white painted house, or in the rooms are all white, the pillows are white. It's kind of creepy in a way. Everything's white, kind of, I don't know, it just kind of gives a creepy vibe. And then she walks into this dark room, and there's this cute fish over in the, like, it's a big-ass fish, too, and you could cook it, and it probably tastes good, too. But there's a fish and everything. There's this old computer, and this girl comes in, this little girl, and she goes on the computer, and she's like, have you ever cried during sex? And, like, this little girl's probably, like, well, she's little, she's like, what, 8, 9 years old, 10? And Angela's just kind of freaking out, just like, who are you? And like, have you ever cried during sex? And I don't know, just say yes or no. I mean, simple, get the question over with. I don't know why she's taking too much time. Just say yes or no, lie, whatever, just say whatever. But she's getting beaten up, or at least so we think. So she like lifts up. She says, if you don't answer the questions, I will get beat up. And then Angela starts carrying and everything. So that happens. If Angela doesn't answer the questions, the girl will get beat up. Of course, the water in the fish tank is it's leaking out in a way where she must, in order to keep the fish alive, she has to say the questions and everything, or else the fish will die and the water will go down and have no water. So she ends up ending the test, of course, about this whole key in the room is the key in the room. Dom is tired, and she's talking to Alexa. She's in her house, and she's talking to her AI system, and she's like, Alexa, do you love me? And she's like, I am not capable of love. Basically, it's like talking to Spock. It's the whole point of just an AI and then talking to Spock. It's the same sort of concept. So Angela talks to BD Wong. I don't know the character's name, but BD Wong, he's the guy that dresses up like a girl, the leader of the Dark Army. He comes in, and he plays, man, like, he's actually good at doing the woman voice and everything. He has a cigarette, and he's like, I know you know information, and like, I'm not going to kill you, I'm going to let you go, and just all this sort of weird things going on. So not going to kill her. Angela, you're very lucky because you would have been dead like 90 days ago. Elliot awakes, remember? Body asleep, mind awake. Body asleep, mind awake. Body asleep, mind awake. So that's happening. He sees Mr. Robot. Mr. Robot cannot see him. Mr. Robot... Well, Elliot has become Mr. Robot, and Mr. Robot has become Elliot for a slight second. So he deciphers a code, which is very weird. I wonder if there's actually a decipher code website. That'd be really cool to see. And then at the end, Tyrell reveals himself to Elliot. I did not like the way he revealed himself. That's a con. I did not like the way he did reveal himself. He's just kind of like, oh, Elliot, hello, the taxi. And I'm just kind of like, really? That Tyrell? He's the, I wanted him with a beard or something. I wanted him to be like, all like, Tyrell, yeah. But, I guess, yeah, I guess he's clean shaven, and, okay, I guess. But, anyway, now on to the pros and cons. First off, I have to say that Angela's storyline this week was the best. I love what they did with her character, and the cinematography, of course, every week's cinematography is very beautiful, the way it's written, and the whole dark room scenes, it was very mysterious because you could see that the walls were painted black, and then the lighting is very dim and everything, but when you look at the little girl and the camera's facing at her, it just looks like a pure abyss of black. You don't see the wall, it's just pure freaking black. And I love the whole lighting of it, and I love the adding of the fish and the old computer and the hang in there poster. The whole, how do I say it, set design, set production, everything about the set just looked freaking awesome. And again, Angela, usually every week I'm like, oh, Angela, she's on the side. okay, you know, she's kind of getting annoying a little bit. She's kind of like, takes like 50 seconds to respond, which is getting freaking annoying. But, she good this week. As well, BD Wong, who plays the leader of the Dark Army, or at least I think he's the leader of the Dark Army. Still, great actor, man. He's just the way that he was working with Angela in the room, and the cigarette, and just I find doors fascinating. And the whole lock, and you know, that brings me up to the thing is when she was in the test, and it said, "What do you do with the door? What do you do?" I turn the knob. It's locked. It's locked, like something like that. And well, just break the door down. She never said break the door down. Why don't you just break the door down instead of a key? All you have to say is break the door down. You could also do that as well. Now, I'm very sad that Dom got little screen time this week, but the little time that we spent with her at the hospital and then her apartment was really good. Really good scenes, of course, directing. Like I say, every single scene is the writing, the directing, the lighting. It's perfect, man. Mr. Robot, my favorite show of the year so far, could be toppled over. Can it? Yeah, possible, but probably not, man. I think Sam Esmail is an awesome director and writer, and I think Dom is a very beautiful lady. Say what you will. I think she looks like a good Irish lady, Irish woman. I don't think she's Irish technically, but either way, hey, I can dream, right? A guy could dream. And no, but Alexa, just the way that she was talking, and for me, I thought she was going to pull out a gun and shoot herself. I don't know why. I just kind of sensed like, oh, she's probably going to shoot herself. She's suicidal, or she just whatever, you know, F it, shoot herself. But, no, she's staying. She's staying for the long run. I'm very happy. I hope she makes it to Season 3. They didn't show Darlene and Francis. That's a problem because you end it like that. And I know it's part 1 of 2 of the finale. But show us Darlene and Francis. Like, I need to know. You don't end last episode like you did. And then you don't show the characters. That's not right. I know Darlene's going to be in there next week, but is Francis dead? Because I saw somebody get shot in the head. Somebody got badly injured. Had to. Either way, Dawn was awesome in the scenes. I thought her kind of crying on the side and like, do you love me? Are you alone, Alexa? And hey, if she needs a boyfriend, I mean, she offers up. I mean, come on. I'm there. Now, I already revealed the con earlier of them showing Tyrell. I'm fine with them showing Tyrell. I mean, it's finally time to reveal him. But the way that it was done, it's just like, yo, Elliot, how do you know my name? And then he gets in the van, or in the taxi, and then all of a sudden, Tyrell comes in, and then, but it wasn't like, it wasn't like, oh, Tyrell, oh my god. Like, he's been teased for the past weeks. Also, we've heard his voice. It's not like it's been a whole season since we've heard of him, or we've known that he was going to come back, just in what form or how. And he gets in the car, and I'm happy Tyrell's back. But then again, I wish he had a beard, or I wish he had something. He looks the same. He looks like the same season 1 Tyrell. I'm like, oh, come on, man. You could have changed your look up a little bit. You could wear a regular T-shirt or something like that. Either way, they're out in the open at the end. He's like, thanks, Elliot. Now we're out in the open. Oh, yeah, isn't there, like, drones out there? There's satellites. I mean, you're now in the open. You're in the, like, what about the whole security camera and stuff? Now you're in the open. Now everyone knows where you are. So, congrats, Elliot, for doing that to Tyrell. You're in the crosshairs already. But I'm glad Tyrell's back, but just the way that it was revealed. I thought when he would come back, it would be like Tyrell, oh, my God. But it wasn't. It was just he walked into the taxi and like, that's Tyrell. And the last con is that they didn't show Darlene and Francis aftermath. They didn't show Dom that much. I was kind of sad about that. I want my Dom every week. And then, yes, Angela, we saw the 2 guys at the end of the episode, or the 2 people confronting her. But how did they get her? Like, did they say, come with us? Like, how did they grab her? I mean, you wouldn't grab someone in public because people would see and they would do something about it. So, how did that work? Because they never showed how she was taken. When the episode started and she was in the back of the van, I was like, wait, that's not how it ended last week. She wasn't, was she? I didn't even remember. Like, they didn't show them taking her. How did they grab her? Did they needle her? How? Overall, this week's episode was good. I really enjoyed the Angela scenes and BD Wong being in there and the beautiful Alexa being in there. Disappointing things, a few disappointing things, really good things going on in there. I read somewhere on the internet that they said the interwebs. They said that it's a stall episode. It's a stalling. They're just stalling, and they are. They really are. This episode was slow. Price definitely was slow. I mean, his scenes are not his scenes are every scene's acted well, every scene is lit well, every scene is directed well, everything's perfect. But the thing is that Price, I think we're all tired of Price. Oh, I don't give a shit about you, Jack. Like, just, Price could go already. We need Price gone, because I'm kidding. He's in the show and everything, but still, I mean, come on. We see Price and we're like, God damn it, this guy's he's still alive. He's still kicking, man. We gotta kick this bucket, man. But still, it's a good episode. I enjoyed it. Not the best out of the season, but not the worst. So I'm gonna give Mr. Robot Season 2, Episode 11, a B-. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. If you enjoyed this review, make sure to smack that like button. You could comment down below, tell me what you guys thought about the episode. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Anything you would have changed? Do you like Dom? I really love her. You can share this review with your friends and hit that subscribe button for more awesome Mr. Robot reviews. I will be reviewing Mr. Robot Season 3 next year as well. I'll see you next week for the finale. And over the next 3 months, I'm reviewing over 43 TV shows. So get your booties ready, because it's about to go down. Join the Big D Nation. The road to 500 has begun. We're almost to 400, by the way, so let's make it happen, baby. Let's do it. Anyway, next year when Season 3 is going on, Mr. Robot, then I'll be like, the road to 1,000 has begun. Anyway, that's enough from me. Till next time, bye-bye.